Women across the globe need to be angrier than they are now, especially in the western part, because in the eastern part, little girls are still getting their genitals fucking mutilated.
I totally agree with the fact that women were supposed to be angrier. This is time for us to be very angry, and that's because nobody believes us. Nobody wants to listen to us. Nobody wants. In fact, even though there is evidence and there is truth in whatever you're saying, if you're hurt by a man, nobody want to believe you. In fact, people are quick to say, "Go and report, talk about it." But do people listen? Do they do anything about it? The thing is, no matter what happened, no matter what women go through, the world doesn't see it. In fact, the world does not even want women to have a say, right? And the thing is that they don't even believe us as women.
Diddy winning his case, all the men supporting him and trying to excuse what his actions, saying that Cassie want. Let me just say this: there's a war on women. If that doesn't show you that there's a war on women, there's a spiritual war. It's spiritual. Everything that's happening in your face is reflecting what's going on spiritually. They have flipped everything on its head. Women across the globe need to be angrier than they are now, especially in the western part, because in the eastern part, little girls are still getting their genitals fucking mutilated. Yeah. You and niggas have the nerve to be talking about, I wish women were how our grandmas were back in the 50s, when you can abuse us and get away with it. Let me tell you something, yeah? Why they don't want to believe Cassie and why they don't want to believe victims, why they don't want to believe victims of abuse is because they want to abuse you. You're broken goods and they want you to stay fucking broken so they can abusing you. And that shit that happened with Diddy is why victims don't fucking come and speak out. I'm telling you, women need to be angrier. That's what it's all propaganda with this trad wife, divine feminine. Keep quiet, keep classy. You! We don't need none of that right now. If that doesn't show you that there's a war, there's a war. There's a war on the feminine. If that doesn't show you, after all the details that they can give us, if that doesn't show you, if that doesn't show you, bro, you think it was consensual, bro? She was groomed from young. She just wanted a music career, bitch. And you're trying to justify it. Oh, she was freaked out. She wanted it. God forbid a woman has Stockholm syndrome. God forbid a woman has literally been groomed into abuse. Do you know what psychology is? You dumbasses. I want to. They don't care. They know and they don't care. They want you to be their little fucking sex slave. That's what they want. Women's sex power. They want it for themselves. You fucking get it. We need to be angrier. We need to be angrier. Call me aggressive. Rawr! I'll bark all the way. I'm angry, because it's deeper. And no one can see it. It's like no one can see how deep this shit is. This shit is fucking deeper. And deeper. You guys. You got niggas out here that still support Andrew Tate. It's deeper. If you support Andrew Tate, die, nigga. Die slow. Because it means you support genital mutilation. You guys don't see how one mindset leads to the other, innit? Even if it's something as small as, women shouldn't listen to it. That's how you easily become the father that can stone their child to death for fucking dancing on TikTok, isn't it? You people don't get brain, do you? We need to be angrier. I don't care. We need to be angrier. There's a war on women. Hello? You don't care about abortion and you're killing babies because when the baby born and they come and grow up on this fucking slave ship earth, do you then? I was a child before. Do you give a fuck? You don't. Acting like you care about some fucking babies. You rape them. Shut the fuck up.
This is why. This is why. People always ask, why don't women come forward? Why don't women speak up? Why don't they go to the police? You have the truth on your side. This is why. He's not just going to get off with a slap on the wrist, like they say. He's getting more of a little book, and then he'll just get on with his life. Time and time again, it's proven that this is why. That if you are rich, or if you are famous, or if you're powerful, or some mixture of the three, that you get away with whatever you want. This is why. And don't come for me and say something like, well, you don't know, you weren't on the jury, you didn't see all the evidence. I have respect for the jury in the sense that I wasn't there with them. They are under immense pressure and immense weight from the judicial system. And I can respect that. And they have a really high standard, right? But really, Google the information. Watch the videos, see the interviews, read the court documents. This man is despicable. He is the true definition of evil. And this is why women don't come forward. Because it just doesn't matter. Some people can just do whatever they want. And it makes the rest of us feel powerless. But how do we take our power back? Here's how. When this person, and I won't use his name, gets out, whether it's 2 years, 5 years, 10, whatever, we see who goes crawling back to him. We see who hangs out with him, and we go, okay, we see who they are. And we are all on notice as to who this person is. And hopefully he'll just become some sad has-been in some corner, crying and rocking himself to sleep. But we see him now. There isn't one single iota of a doubt in my mind that he did the things that Cassie and everyone else said that he did. But this is why women don't come forward. It's a really sad day. I think the justice system has failed women again. That's all.
The reason Diddy was not found guilty on counts 2 and 4, which is sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion of Cassie and Jane, is because the world doesn't believe women. And they don't believe that women have the right to say no after they've already said yes. The 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, also known as the Mann Act, didn't just include Cassie and Jane, they also included the male escorts. You following me? Now, I'll be the first to admit, Jane's testimony throughout this whole trial was not that solid, okay? It was a little bit shaky, and I'm not saying I don't believe her, but I can see how the defense team poked holes in her testimony. But you can't convince me that people watched the video of Cassie trying to escape from that man, running literally to the elevator. He drags her, beats her, and then tries to drag her back into the room. And they didn't think that she was being forced to participate in things that she did not want to participate in. There's no way that you can tell me that people read text messages of Cassie directly saying she didn't want to continue to participate in freak-offs and testifying to the fact that she had UTIs and infections and was still forced to engage in freak-offs, and you did not think that that was trafficking. Jane testified that the freak-offs were happening so often that she got nipple infections. Yes, you heard me correctly. Nipple infections. They also read text messages of Jane telling Diddy that she felt like she was a prostitute. Like, what are we talking about? The world is not as progressive as people try to make it seem. And I already know that people who have not been following the trial closely are going to say that Diddy did nothing wrong and that he should be allowed to be freaky, but that's because they don't care about the truth. And listen, I'm not the judge or the jury, but I'm making a speculation.
I can't forget. In fact, that video of that elevator with Cassie and all of that, I feel like that video cannot leave my brain. Anytime I remember Cassie, I remember the whole incident. That particular video keeps, ringing in my head. I see it as I'm even talking like this. Can you imagine with that kind of video? That's just one video that I decided to really watch and see. And he's not guilty. This is why women do not speak out when they are raped or assaulted or something. In fact, when something happens, this is the reason why women don't speak out. because nobody listens to you. The other time, there's this lady that did a story time of her jaw broken and all of that. Nothing is done. Nobody's going to do anything about it. And the thing is that if the other person that is doing the wrong thing is influential, is famous, he has money, nothing's going to happen. Like, nothing. It's just few people that get justice. And when I see women that get justice for all those things, I'm very happy, because it is not all women. In fact, people don't believe. In fact, your mom, people close to you don't even believe you. They're like, are you sure something like this really happened, or you were the one that actually went there? People don't want to believe that, even if, just as that last creator said, that if a woman give a consent now, later on you can say you're no longer doing anymore. But people will be like, okay, but you went to the person's house, and so why did you say you're no longer doing? If you know you're not going to do anything with the person, why are you in with the person in a closed place or in a secluded place that only both of you are in? People don't want to believe that women have boundaries. The thing is that they kind of want to treat women like animals. Like, you should not be able to talk, like anything that is done to you, just take it like that. And this will even make a lot of women not even come out to talk about a lot of things, because nothing is done. I come to think of it, nothing is done. Nothing will be done. So even if they try to be like, oh, encouraging women to talk, encouraging women to, oh, bring. In fact, some of them will tell you to bring evidence. Am I supposed to have a record? Like, some people, when you tell people that you were raped or something, tell you, where's the evidence that you were raped? Am I supposed to start carrying camera everywhere and record my rape scene? Like, so many annoying evidence that people ask you. Just, anyways, guys, what's your take on this? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Respectfully, Sugar Mara Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.